But before that, scientists in Sheffield say they've discovered a powerful double weapon in efforts to prevent cancer patients losing their hair during chemotherapy. Cold caps are currently used to prevent hair loss during treatment, but in combination with a new lotion containing antioxidants, scientists think it could be even more effective. The plan now is for the trial of the research to be done on cancer patients. Mark Ansell can explain more.
It was very aggressive, 13 rounds of chemotherapy.
Fiona Price from Pontefract was diagnosed with triple-negative breast cancer a year ago. The prospect of losing her hair because of the side effect of chemotherapy was a big worry. So Fiona wore a cold cap during treatment and she kept 80% of her hair.
Once I was diagnosed, it was one of the really things that hit me hard was the fact I was going to lose a lot of my hair, and I wanted to just put one foot in front of the other and get through, and for people to not necessarily know that I had cancer. I didn't want to walk down the street and for people to look at me and think, oh, look at her, she's got cancer. I didn't want that for me. I just felt like for me it was fight or flight, one foot in front of the other, get through, and I felt like I could still look like me and be me, and yeah, just get through, and I had to do it. I have got a little girl at home, my 1-year-old, and she was my drive.
Having proved that cold caps work, scientists at Sheffield Hallam University have made a breakthrough in the lab. Using antioxidant lotion on the hair underneath a cold cap is even more effective at stopping hair loss.
What we found by using hair follicles growing in the lab and treating them with chemotherapy drugs is that when we combine cooling with an antioxidant, we could completely protect them from the toxicity of chemotherapy. Not just reduce the toxicity, rescue them altogether, which is incredible.
The company funding the research is Paxman Scalp Cooling, which is based in Huddersfield. For Fiona, the prospect of cancer patients keeping their hair is a major step forward.
I think it's amazing. I've just been in the labs, and to see what he has done, and the discussions that you're all having is just absolutely amazing. And I think it would have meant that obviously I wouldn't have, well, hopefully would mean that I wouldn't have lost any hair on the top of my head. When the regrowth was coming back, there was bits there that I kind of had to tie my hair up for a long time to hide. I was using those hair fibres, which were amazing, but I wouldn't have had to have done that.
The next step following the lab-based discovery is to trial the research on humans. It could then help cancer patients everywhere keep their hair during chemo. Mark Ansell, BBC Look North, Sheffield.